Adventure Comics, issue 430, Black Orchid. No one knows who she is, or how it is that she possesses the strength of a regiment, the flying power of a hawk, and the tender compassion of a young girl. For months she has been watching a man, an evil man, a man who has long prospered from the despair and anguish of others. Tonight at midnight, that man will at last know the anger of the Black Orchid. Look at the front side of this street. See the glitter of lights, the canopied entrances to costly cabarets, the tingled finery of the people who enter. Now look at the other side of that same street, the back alley side, the side that shows indignity and squalor. He's getting away. Stop him. Don't worry, Nick. He won't get far. Yeah, we'll handle it, Nick. Leave it to us. Clang. There he is. Don't hurry. We got time. He ain't going nowhere. All right. Go ahead. Kill me. Get it over with. Yeah, we're gonna do that, Mr. Finney. But first we gotta mark you up some more. When you welsh on Nicky Scrum in public, Mr. Finney, your body has got to be a lesson to other people who owe him money. Otherwise, everybody would be welshing. You can understand that, can't you, Mr. Finney? But I didn't welsh. I owed Mr. Scrum $400, and I gave him $500. Now he says I owe him $1,000. You're forgetting the interest, Mr. Finney. Give him another one, Slit. Make him understand. You've been making measly little payments for 4 whole months. All that time you had the use of Nick Scrum's money. Now be reasonable, Mr. Finney. Don't you agree he's entitled to a profit? Cut it, creeps. You hurt the man. Huh? Who are you? It's a dame. Is she crazy or what? If being concerned about a human life is crazy, then all right, I'm crazy. Yow! This kooky broad is as strong as an ox. Shoot her! I am shooting her. The bullets are bouncing off. Then the flower-like figure picks up the injured victim as easily as if he were a baby, and... Do you see that? The chick is flying, just like in the comic books. She drops some. It's a flower. Looks like a, orchid. A black orchid. Yeah, that's what she looks like too. Look at her up there. A black orchid, for crying out loud. A flying black orchid. Minutes later, at Nick Scrum's nightclub, a chick who flies. She took Finney and flew away? Bullets bounce off of her? You expect me to believe that? No, we didn't expect you to believe it. But it's true, Nick. Yeah, see? She dropped this orchid. A flower. A lousy black flower. And this is supposed to be proof? Hey, look. Something's falling out of the flower. Looks like a note. What's the matter, boss? You're as white as a sheet. It is a note, and it's addressed to me. It's a list of all the suckers who owe us money. Magnola Phillip borrowed $600, paid back $15. Norris Henrietta borrowed $450, paid back $980. Peskovich Fred borrowed $700, paid back $1650. Yerby Benjamin borrowed $350, paid back $720. Total owed by Nick Scrum to the above mentioned people. $1,505,320. Due and payable tonight at midnight. Subject to foreclosure by the Black Orchid. It says we owe them money? It's a bill? It's got to be a gag, a joke. Nobody would dare send a bill to you, Nick. Why, you dumb clown. Somebody got their hands on our private sucker list. And you guys call that a gag? You mean somebody got into your safe? How else could anybody get that list? But whoever did it was an expert safecracker, There's not a mark on this thing. Everything's still here. Nothing's missing. Doesn't have to be, boss. Look what I found on the floor. It's a flash bulb. One of them tiny ones. Somebody took a picture of my records and put them back. Yeah, I know who uses flash bulbs exactly like this one. Right here in the club. You mean Millie? The club's camera girl? Who else? Millie, come here a minute. Hey, you're not Millie. No, sir, I'm Susan. Millie had to go home early. She didn't think you'd mind if I covered for her. I'm a good photographer. So that explains your Black Orchid character. It's Millie. She ain't here tonight, right? She took the pictures of my records, right? Find her. Right, Nick. I got her home address. I'll start looking there. Listen, Slit. Better send out a few of the boys to see the slobs on this sucker list. They may be asked to testify against us. Work 'em over. Remind 'em who's boss. What's that, boss? Can't hear you. The band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our star attraction, Mademoiselle Magique, the amazing hypnotist. Oh, it's the new introduction to the new act. Wait, I want to see this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I will demonstrate a kind of hypnotism Navarre before seen on any stage. If I could have a volunteer, you, monsieur, could you? Me, I'm not a customer, I'm the boss. That is all right. I am not, how you say, proud. Huh? What do you say, folks? Does the boss deserve a big hand? Hein? Huh? You're flying. Put me down. Amazing. Look, she's flying through the air. Wow. Look at Scrum's face. You picked up Scrum and flew him to the stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, did you not see that? Could you tell me what Monsieur Scrum and I just did before your eyes? Come, speak up. You flew through the air. Yeah, fantastic. Wrong. We did not fly. The whole thing was an illusion. You were all under hypnosis. You thought you saw us fly, but in reality, we walked up here to the stage. We did? Huh? Yeah, Monsieur Scrum, could I have, please, your handkerchief? Yeah, sure, here. I said a handkerchief, monsieur, not the Black Orchid. Huh? It was in my handkerchief pocket. Ha ha ha! Hello, Monsieur Scrum. You are full of surprises. These Black Orchid. It is not a Black Orchid either. When I press these pedal, it speaks. It is a tiny tape recorder. Listen. Click. I don't hear nothing. I will hold it closer to the microphone. Attendez. Nick Scrum, you owe a total of $1,505,320. You have until midnight to pay it back. If it is not paid by that time, the Black Orchid will foreclose. Oh, you little, so you're that crazy Black Orchid dame. Oh, suddenly, hey, who turned out the lights? Turn them back on. At that moment, an odd couple flies out of the rear exit. Hey, let me go. Damn it, let go. I may just do that, but not until we get to a higher altitude. A moment later, I just phoned Millie's landlady. She swears Millie's still here, at the club. Say, where's Nick? Black Orchid got him, but now we know who she is and how she does that flying thing. She's really that lady hypnotist. The new act. She only made us think she was flying. The whole thing's hypnosis. Come on down the cellar. We're checking out the whole building. She's gotta be hiding Nick around here someplace. Aha, look, there's somebody in here. Turn off that flashlight, stupid. This is a dark room. It's Millie. She's in this up to her ears. Hey, she could even be the lady hypnotist. Yeah. You made a mistake, kid. You left a flash bulb in the boss's office when you opened his safe. Let go of my arm, stupid. I didn't open no safe. Sure, I left a flash bulb in Nick's office when I took this picture yesterday. Remember? You were there too. Yeah, she's right. Meanwhile, the girl known as the Black Orchid soars high above the city with her frightened passenger. No, don't let go now. Hold me tight. That depends on you, Mr. Scrum. This is a check made out to your victims for the amount you've extorted from them. All you have to do is sign it. Are you crazy? That's over $1 million. I haven't got that kind of money. Perhaps not in this country, but look at the check. It's drawn on the Swiss bank where you do have that kind of money. No, that's my money. Nobody takes it away from me. Nobody. All right, suit yourself. I'm falling. Save me. I'll sign. That's better. Here's a pen. Meanwhile, this photograph lets Millie off the hook. But now, we better find that lady hypnotist. It's a cinch she's the Mademoiselle Magique? She's backstage, screaming her head off. I quit. This is crazy place to work. Somebody help me with my apparatus. Hold it, lady. What's this apparatus you're talking about? You did not think I could really make people who would see me fly without help, did you? Maybe some hypnotist can do that, but me, we work with wires. Just a minute. You mean you don't know where Nick is? Certainly not. And I did not plant that tape recorder orchid in his pocket either. Somebody else must have done that. Hey, here's Nick. Where you been, boss? Quick, I gotta call my bank in Switzerland and stop a check. There won't be time for that, Nick. We've got a warrant for your arrest. Extortion, possibly murder. We've got lots of hard evidence, thanks to 50 good citizens. Wait a minute. Tell me one thing. Who planted that Black Orchid recorder thing in my pocket? Search me. All we know is somebody gave your victims the courage to testify against you, and that's all we need. Wait a minute. Hey, Millie, that photographer friend of yours, Susan, she got real close to me. She could have put that. Friend of mine? I don't know nobody named Susan. But they did find this wig and these eyeglasses in my darkroom. Does it mean anything? Yeah, it means I should have strangled that Susan chick when I had the chance. Susan. Ha! I wonder what name she'll use the next time she louses up a good racket for somebody. What do I care? It won't be my problem. The end. Adventurers Club presents Wick Walk. I'll tell you my story, Colonel Strong, but there is one question I will not answer. That's a bit unusual, Mr. Frizella. However, let's hear the details and we'll see what the board of the Adventurers Club has to say about it later. It began for me about 5 months ago on the upper reaches of the Amazon River. Floodwaters had made the river a raging current. Faster. Wow, pull harder. Too late, Mr. Frizella. We're going over. Great foamy arms reached up to pull me under, and it was all I could do to stay afloat. I'm still not sure how I made my way to shore. How is gone. I've got to find my way to test the drilling site alone. As I made my way through the jungle, I heard that strange noise that was to be my new guide. What's that? That constant rhythm, never missing a beat. Wick walk, wick knock. Day after day I followed that distant rhythm until fatigue and fever took their toll. Can't make it. This is my burial ground. She was plain enough Indian woman. To my eyes, she seemed more like an angel. Where am I? Who brought me here? Napatita, Napatita, Chamanga. He was tall, noble-looking Indian, the one they called Chamaga, the tribal chieftain. You be well soon. We take you down river to your people. Thank you. Only, what's that sound? Been hearing it for days. Wick-wack, wick-wack. That is the Ogura, that heart of the earth beating. Ah, something you worship. But what makes that sound? I heard it miles away. In answer, he just turned and walked away, but with each passing day my curiosity mounted. 3 times a day a different group goes off to the mountain. Got to follow them. The answer was inside a huge natural vault. I was too dumbfounded to think of anything. Wick-wack, wick-wack, wick-wack. A pendulum, the granddaddy of them all. But why? What's it for, in the middle of this jungle? Now you have seen the Ogura. It has been here since before my people could write our language. Its story is handed down from father to son. But what is it? What does it do? Wick-wack. I have said it is the heart of earth. If Ogura stops beating, the earth die. Man from clouds, give it to my people. Martians who landed here thousands of years ago? Or just a religious legend? Now that you have seen Ogura, we cannot let you go. You betray it to others. They stop the heart from beating. They're going to hold me here forever. I knew there was only one road open to me. Don't want to do this to another man's religion, but it's that or my neck. It's slowing down. My weight is stopping it. That's got to throw the whole tribe into pandemonium. I braced myself for the blow I knew was coming. Then, alerted by the strange silence, all the tribe came running. Tamako, Cindy Ogura, Cindy. He's telling them to start the pendulum again. Sure, otherwise the whole world will fall apart. It worked. They're so busy getting the Ogura going again, they forgot about me. Then, as I dashed back through the village, holy Hannah, the earth opening up before me. I leaped across a second before the divide was beyond crossing. Then, as I scrambled up the mountain at the southern end of the village, the whole mountain is erupting. I stopped the Ogura, and the earth tore itself to pieces. What the devil does it mean? When it was safe to move again, I made it my way to the top. Look at that mess. But it stopped. The earth has stopped erupting. And listen. It was soft, almost a whisper at first. Then it grew bold and steady again. The Ogura, they've started it again. And the earth became silent. The heart beats again. Wick-wack. A fascinating tale. But tell me, just where was this village? That is a question I will not answer, Colonel. I'm not taking any chances on anybody stopping the Ogura again. The end.